To move forward because the choir's going to be singing in a little while and they're going to be singing a cappella, so we want to make sure that everybody can hear them. So get as close as you can.
Okay, stand right here in front of us.
Doing this every time. All right, good. Welcome, everyone. We just want to welcome you to the third annual Focus Walk. We're just so honored to see everyone here today. This is probably in the 3 years that we've done it, this is the biggest turnout we've had so far. So thanks for everyone for being here. And we're just so excited about the good weather. We were just saying earlier that first year we had a monsoon. Last year it was so cold, we were holding down the registration forms because it was so windy, so we're so thankful that today it's just such a beautiful day. This group came together about 4 years ago as a group of parents wanting more support and more information on autism. And now, 4 years later, these group of parents are, putting together their third annual walk. And in the last few years, they've been able to provide lots of educational materials and tools for children with disabilities in our school system. We've been able to provide iPads to all of the schools in the school system for children with disabilities to use. So we're very honored that everyone comes and donates, and that's what all of this money goes towards. I am also honored to introduce the Giles County Community Chorus this morning. They're going to get us started with a song, the Star Spangled Banner.
Stay back here.
I'm Becky Thomas, one of the volunteers for the Giles County Autism Focus Group, and I'd like to thank everyone for coming out today. I just so proud to look out there and see this big group coming out to support autism. So I'm up here to announce our guest speaker. On behalf of the Giles County Autism Focus Group, we are excited to announce our guest speaker, the author of the book, Autism and the World According to Matt. Her son Matt was diagnosed with autism in 1988, has progressed very well to achieve some outstanding honors. The success brings hope to families also raising an autistic child. Please welcome from Wythe County, Liz Becker.
Thank you very much. I'm honored to be here. This is my first autism walk ever. I'm not used to having mic. My son was actually diagnosed in 1988. That makes him 28 years old. We've been on this autism path for a very, very long time. When Matt was diagnosed, the prevalence of autism was 1 in 10,000. It was a very rare. What? Can't hear? Do I need to stand up to this? I've never used a mic.
Hello.
Should we start this again?
Can you hear?
All right. I'm new at this. All right, well, I'll start from the beginning then. How about that? This is my very first autism walk. I've never been on one. Matt's 28 years old. He was diagnosed in 1988. That makes him 28 years old, and that means that we've spent most of his life, overwhelming majority of his life, alone on the autism path. When Matt was diagnosed, autism was 1 in 10,000. It was an extremely rare disorder, and the medical professionals advised me to institutionalize. He's moderate to severe, mostly nonverbal. They made it sound as though autism was a robot-like condition with no empathy, no critical thinking skills, and that once diagnosed, he would never change, he would always be the same way. That's not what I saw. What I saw was a lot of potential. He showed me in very small ways that he was able to learn just fine. He showed me that he could take the steps. He taught me to see beyond the behaviors of autism in its early stages, the flapping of the hands, the lining up of toys, the twirling, to actually see the real child, the person, underneath those behaviors. As Temple Grandin has once said, the major emotion in autism is fear. That's because of the communication deficit. Without being able to communicate, they are very fearful. If you can make them feel less fear, then progress is enormous. Step by step, Matt stepped forward. He went from special education to transitioning into an actual classroom, to graduating number 4 in his class, National Honor Society. You're looking at someone who they told me to institutionalize. Things have not changed as far as his diagnosis. He is still moderate to severe autistic. He is still mostly nonverbal, but he has a lot less fear. He can communicate in various ways. It doesn't have to be verbal. And we have our own language. He learns how to interact with even people at the grocery store, people at Little Caesars. This past fall, Matt moved into his own apartment. He is living on his own, independent, and having the life that he dreamed that he could have. The one that I always thought he could. You have to believe. You have to see the small steps as they are taken, one at a time, day by day, as they move forward. Progress is slow. Everything in autism is slow. But that doesn't mean that you're not going to see great strides. After you see past those behaviors and actually see the child for who they really are, you'll see that it does really, really take a village to raise a child. And everybody that he interacts with is going to be important to him. From his parents, to the teachers, to the paraprofessionals, to friends, to family, everybody needs to be involved in the raising of the child. Take away the fear and watch the progress. So I'm here today to tell you to never, ever give up the hope. Never give up the dreams, because they are possible. And my son is living proof of that. I want to thank you for allowing us to come and join your walk today, and I'm looking very forward to it. Thank you for having me.
Since we have time, she might let it fast. We can just do both the songs. Doing backward out? Yeah. Okay. Okay, stay here, Karen. Watch out for
Mate.
Stop it. Stop it.
Leave it.
What is it? A.
What?
I would like to call Liz Becker back up, and we like to present Liz with a gift of appreciation for coming and speaking to us today. And we have a gift for her and for her son Matt. We just appreciate you coming and talking to us and being such an inspiration to all of us. I know you've been an inspiration to me. I listened to Liz a couple weeks ago. Actually, it was the 1st of April over at Whitfield Community College, and she did an excellent presentation, a slideshow of the years of the journey that she's been on. And we're going to have her back in Giles County one day for another presentation and to show that. So just a little something. We appreciate you coming.
I'd be happy.
I'm going to have proud to introduce a strong supporter of Giles County and a strong supporter of our Autism Walk. I believe he's been here with us every year. Was walking with us the first year. We got drowned by the rain, and last year I think we froze. But I'm going to have Delegate Joseph Yost come up for a few words. He's going to do a countdown for the balloon release. We'll have just a few more comments, and then we'll start the walk.
Well, I will keep it brief and short, but I do want to thank all of y'all for coming out today. It's so great to be out on beautiful weather, third time's a charm, I guess, with so many friends and providers and teachers and parents. I think Liz was absolutely right. It's all about hope. As a community, we can come together and we can fight this and get it done. So I've been told my job is to count down, so everybody have their balloons ready. We'll start at 5. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.